Hey guys, Saturday, March the 16th of 2024. This is kind of more like a recap. Tomorrow I'll be working on my forecast for next week. Boy, you better not miss next week's video. Tomorrow's video for next week is full of information. Very interesting. So without any further delay, let's get into value area low for the monthly is 161. You have one here on the weekly, which is 159. And so far we got this pop. And then this pullback. You can see that we're chopping around here. If we open up the daily, you can see the volume for Friday was for the bears. Thursday was for the bulls. Statistically, it was supposed to be kind of weak, kind of sideways. And Wednesday was supposed to be a bullish day, but you know what? That was a dud. It didn't play out. The Bears have been in control except for Thursday, and then they took over Friday. So this is the price action. And someone on Twitter mentioned to me that there is a gap to be filled, and there is a gap to be filled, and it got filled this week. This week that just, we're about to end. Definitely, was that Thursday, the 13th? It got filled, and we were going back and forth here. So nothing really there to the Bulls, but definitely for the Bears. Nothing really has changed in the simple glance, chart. The MACD is still positive. As you can see on the daily, we've been battling the 20 SMA. We battled it Thursday and kissed it Friday, but then pushed right back down. But didn't really make a new low. So anywhere between that, 65, 64, it's so far kind of creating a base there. MACD is still negative. PPS sell signal on all time frames on the monthly, weekly, and daily. But I think maybe something could turn around for next week. It's going to be interesting. Friday expiration was the 16th of February, and we had ours now on the 15th of March. So I don't know if it's that somebody's building a position, pulling it down, and then building another position to go long. So they don't want to go long right away. They just, in, let it drop, in, building it in until they're ready to rip it and maybe push it higher. But you can see that on the monthly, this 176-ish level was resistance. It failed it there for a couple of 4-hour charts and pushed it right back down. As of right now, you're below the 168. And keep an eye for Monday. And you can see, so let's look at these days right here. So this is Thursday, and Thursday was to be the big bullish day, and that didn't play out. Is that Thursday? No, this is Wednesday. It was supposed to be Wednesday. Let's look at the calendar to make sure. So yeah, Wednesday was supposed to be a bullish day. I had 3 days, 3 stars there. Tuesday was an up day, but not by much, but this was the biggest bullish day. And then Thursday was kind of flat, sideways. It wasn't really. And then Friday, very bearish day. So these are the 2 days I was watching and kind of flat. So let's see what happened. As you can see, Wednesday kind of went up and then pulled back. Was not much going on there. Thursday came and was supposed to be flat, and it was really bullish, and we kissed it. We went all the way to the high of 175, and then Friday they tanked it, which makes sense with the statistical calendar. They pushed it up here and over here, which was Wednesday. There was not that much price action. It was just kind of choppy, but a little more to the down bias. But this one kind of panned out. This one was a surprise, this Thursday up move. But maybe just because Thursday was going to be a drop, they got it ready and they pushed it up higher to like $1.75, and then they just pushed it lower and tanked it. And you can see that as long as you're above the VWAP and above the midpoint on that daily, you could have gone long, even if it pulled back by here, ripped it, went sideways in the overnight. And we knew statistically it was a down day for Friday. Some could have probably waited to the midpoint, but if you had the VWAP, you just could have gone in, early, a little more riskier because you're already on the top. Here, it could probably continue ripping higher and ignore the statistical calendar. So those are the little things you gotta have to kind of be aware of, those little nuances. As you can see, the reason why we have a strong little area here, 165, 164, I mean, it's doing little, pivots here, but it's holding because you got the midpoint from the first impulse wave. And we failed the 1 by 1, so that's why it's on the weaker side. According to Gann, this is a little more on the weaker side, and this is more bullish or stronger. It makes sense we pulled back here, so now we're at the midpoint, and now we got to see, and now we're going to do another leg higher. In the Andrews Pitchfork, we went ahead and put 2. This is a little secret of mine. I put 2 modified. The modified one and then the modified shift. And I want to see if we could climb and stay above this angle and this angle. And so far we popped, failed this one right here. And then we pushed back and you got this 4-hour midpoint, 50% coming down. And then we kissed it and then we just kind of hanging around here. Looking at our square of 9, you can see that it's like kind of basing off here, this 270 degree. 164 was our low, so it's kind of dancing more around here, but not, trying to push below 163. Because if it does, chances are I might push to 157. But so far it's here. Let's see if next week we could regain 169, push above, get to 176, and kiss 183. Because as high as we've gone, it's pretty much 176. Somewhere around here, this is where it starts getting stalling, gets weak. And then it kind of goes back. But we want to see something go like here, stall maybe here, and then maybe get to, at least for this week coming up, to 183. We could get there, and then, continue pushing. Definitely going to kiss 190. We might stall there. And then maybe do another leg to 197. So we'll see how that's going to play out. But I'm going to sign out. Just want to do a little quick update, just kind of what my observations were. And stay tuned for tomorrow. The forecast for next week is going to be very, very interesting. There's going to be a lot of information, a lot of things that are making sense for what where I'm going to be kind of positioning for next week. It's just got a matter of, price and time to see if it's going to line up. But so far, things are looking pretty interesting. So I'll leave it at that. I'm going to sign out. Hopefully you like this video, and I'll keep you posted on my thoughts on natural gas.